Shortstop batting second, Matt Bridges. Batting in the third spot and pitching tonight, Ben Knipe. Cody Cale will be batting in the cleanup spot, playing left field. Elijah Sperling at first base, batting fifth. Chase Halbert, third base, batting sixth. It is Brandon Morrison in right field. He'll be batting seventh. Eighth will be Luke Patrick playing center field. Ninth will be at second base Grayson Jenkins. And the DH tonight for the Crest Chargers, Austin Cash.
And here's the Kings Mountain starting lineup, the Marburger Powerhouse starting lineup for the Mountaineers. Leading off and playing center field, Sean Adams batting second. Brandon Bell, the right fielder, batting third. Will Wilson, the shortstop. In the cleanup slot is John Bale, the first baseman, batting fifth. The starting pitcher, Matt Absher, batting sixth is Logan Stevens, the second baseman, batting seventh. The catcher batting eighth, the DH, Jacob Lanehart. He's batting for the left fielder, Madison Bolt. Ninth for the Mountaineers is Bobby Lysick, the third baseman. The Mountaineers 6-9, 5-9 in conference play, and the Mountaineers started off pretty well, Rob, but they've run into some rough times recently.
Yeah, and as you said, Kings Mountain really got off to a hot start, but you go back and look at those defeats they've had, a lot of one-run, two-run games for this club. So, without a doubt, a lot of talent for this Kings Mountain squad. But as you said, Andy, the game of baseball can be very fickle, and it doesn't take much to hit just a little bit of that slump. And when it does, it just seems to go downhill quick.
Of course, the Chargers 10-1 in the SMAC Conference in a battle with the Burns Bulldogs for the regular season title. And Burns, at the moment, holds the edge because they defeated Crest last week in a slugfest 12-11, so they own a victory over the Chargers.
Exactly right, Andy. You talk about a game that a lot of people say maybe the best baseball game they've seen play at any level between those two teams last week. And I don't think anybody's surprised to see Crest and Burns battling for the top spot. And Andy, we talked about the thing Burns did, defeating East Rutherford to give a little separation because, East was that other team in the mix there. Burns defeated them as well for that separation. So a big game tonight here for the Chargers. They can't look ahead because they know they've got one more with those Bulldogs to get to play over at Crest High School. But a big game tonight here against Kings Mountain. Take care of business first there.
Chargers a week from tonight, another key matchup as they go to East Rutherford, and we know how tough the Cavaliers are at home. That's a week from tonight. Game scheduled right here on Big O Country.
And Andy, you talk about that East Rutherford squad, and to me, East Rutherford baseball is like Cleveland County football. You always feel like East Rutherford's going to be in it. They're always going to have great teams, and this year no different. So, again, a tough road for the Chargers to maneuver to try to win this conference championship.
Time for our Bland Cars player to watch for the Crest Chargers tonight. And, Rob, pick one of the starting 9 as a player to watch for the Chargers.
I tell you what, Andy, I think I'm going to go with the table setter. I'm going to see how he gets it started. That's Bradley Keller there at the top of the lineup. We've seen him lead off innings, lead off games with home runs, and without a doubt a great player. So we'll see how Bradley Keller gets this thing started tonight for the Chargers.
All right, Blanton Carr's player to watch is starting catcher Bradley Keller for the Chargers. Thanks to Alston Bridges Barbecue, Rob, for our pregame meal. Tonight I've got to spend a little time with Kent and Linda tonight, and again, a great meal, barbecue and hush puppies at Alston Bridges.
And I tell you what, Andy, I think my sweet teacup was bottomless. I had my fill tonight, and as you said, the barbecue was great, hush puppies was great, just always a great time there at Alston Bridges Barbecue, and we certainly appreciate what they do for the folks here at the radio station.
And Angie only drank about a half gallon of tea
let's not talk too much about that. I had to sneak those in tonight.
Back with more of the Big Old Country pregame show from Kings Mountain after a 3-minute timeout on Big Old Country.
Hi, this is Woody Durham for Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies in Shelby. Through the years, I've seen a lot of trophies and plaques, and none appear nicer than those which come from Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies. Their guarantee is not just a guarantee, but a promise for courteous service, the absolute lowest price, quality products, on-time delivery, and most of all, your satisfaction. Awards for all occasions plus rubber stamps and engraving. That's Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies in Shelby.
Baseball players rely on lots of coaches. First base, third base, pitching, and catching. But when it comes to insurance, you only need one coach, an Allstate agent. They'll help you with your insurance game plan. Plus, Allstate agents can bundle your coverage for your car, apartment, boat, motorcycle, and more. so you've got all your bases covered. Are you in good hands?
Your local Allstate agency is the Chris McDaniel Allstate Insurance Agency, 404 Cherryville Road, across from the YMCA in Shelby. Call 704-484-3463.
Former club members Denzel Washington and Jennifer Lopez for the Boys and Girls Clubs.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future.
You can change a child's future. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
You can open doors for children to have great futures at the Boys and Girls Club of Cleveland County. Visit us at 412 West Sumter Street or at greatfutures.org.
The Round Man, Okie Knipe, invites you into Okie's Tire and Service Center for all your tire and auto service needs. Okie gives you the best value in tires, both new and used tires, and they'll mount and balance your tires free. Come into Okie's Service Center for all your service needs, including radiator flush, brakes, tune-ups, oil changes, and state inspections. Serving Cleveland County since 1978. That's right, over 35 years. Okie's Tire and Service Center, 800 West Warren Street in Shelby. Summertime. Kids in and out of the house, pets bringing in all types of creatures inside with them, and you wondering how in the world are you going to keep your carpet clean. Keys Carpet and Floor Covering in Shelby has some great carpet cleaning products, but if you need new carpet or floor covering, they have great prices too, with professional installation. So don't you get the summertime blues. Put the top down and chill out with a stop at Keys Carpet and Floor Covering, 1162 East Marion Street in Shelby, your floor covering headquarters in this area.
And the final couple of weeks of regular season play in the SMAC conference, as we mentioned a little bit earlier, Crest and Burns currently tied for first in the SMAC conference with 10-1 records. East Rutherford is now 8-3 in conference play after losing to the Burns Bulldogs the other night. This Crest team winner over Chase on Wednesday night, a game postponed from earlier in the week, and the Chargers with Burns right there at 10-1. They have to win to keep pace during the regular season this last couple of weeks.
Absolutely right, Andy. It's going to be a down the stretch dogfight for both those teams, and I think the squads are waiting on the first one to who's going to blink first between these two teams, and what's going to be a great end without a doubt to the SMAC regular season.
What an athletic campaign, Rob, it has been for the Crest Chargers this school year. Of course, the Chargers win the state football championship, and the basketball team went a long way before losing out. They went all the way to the Western Finals. And
that's one thing, Andy, talking to folks over at Crest High School, they felt like this was a special group of seniors especially. And they had the demeanor and they carried themselves like teams that had the chance to do that and play deep into the playoffs. We saw, as you said, a state championship football. We've seen that Crest team reach the West Finals and a really tough defeat to that a very good Ashburn team. I think Crest had I believe four or five losses this year, and 3 of them came to that Ashburn squad that wanted to get beat by Kinston in the state championship game. So, and again, a good baseball season as well. So exciting times at Crest High School.
The meeting between the coaches and umpires continues at home plate as they go over the ground rules. Coach Matt Bridges for the Mountaineers, Coach Steve Hodge for the Crest Chargers. Not a whole lot of breeze tonight at the ballpark, Rob. A little bit of breeze down at fence level, but not much on the flagpole out in center field.
Exactly right, Andy. I think we just, as you said, just kind of a light breeze going across the field, but it was like anything hit up in the air tonight. Not going to get any help towards the outfield, that's for sure. But again, a beautiful night for baseball. Understanding some good chance of rain tomorrow, and man, have we seen plenty of it. It's good to see a baseball game tonight without any rain on the field, that's for sure.
We'll be back with the first pitch of the ball game in 2 minutes on Big O Country.
Experienced, quality, and guaranteed service. That's what you get from Shelby Transmission Specialists. They do straight drives and automatic transmissions. They can repair and rebuild transmissions and sell parts as well. So if you have transmission trouble, see the experts, Hal Hamrick, Lyle Reynolds, and Jimmy Stepp at Shelby Transmission Specialists, 734 Nally Drive, just off Highway 226 North in Shelby. Call 704-482-8756 for Shelby Transmission Specialist.
Are you at McDonald's? Bring fries. We need to talk. Are you at McDonald's? Bring fries. We need to talk. Are you at McDonald's? Bring fries. We need to talk. Are you at McDonald's? Bring fries. We need to talk.
Avoid misunderstood texts. Meet in person, share a meal, and create a moment at McDonald's. Right now, enjoy a juicy quarter pounder with cheeseburger, medium fries, and a medium icy cold soft drink for only $4.49. For a limited time, prices and participation may vary.
For a limited time, get home propane delivery for only $1.99 a gallon. That's right, only $1.99 a gallon from Energy Direct in Shelby. Plus, check out their low prices on oils and tractor fuels. And they have pumps, grease guns, filters, antifreeze, and more. And if you're a farmer, Energy Direct has special prices just for you. Energy Direct, they promise to beat anybody's price. Located at 413 South Lafayette Street in Shelby, your Phillips 66 distributor. Call 704-482-0351.
Beaver Dam Auto Auction is a family-owned and operated business that has been open for 32 years. Auctions are open to dealers and the public. Beaver Dam is located on 16 paved acres with 4 lanes under one roof. Sales are held every Wednesday at 7 p.m. with vehicle previews starting at 9 a.m. on the day of the sale. Beaver Dam Auto Auction, just off Highway 74 West at 107 Webb Road, Shelby. And dealers, bring titles and inspected vehicles to sell to the public and get rid of that old inventory.
After 7:15 tonight, Rob.
That, surprising, Andy, because the JV game really got over quick tonight. I believe Crest had a 5-4 victory in that game, remain undefeated on the year. But as you said, the surprise is getting started a little later, I think, than we thought they would.
And the Mountaineers are just being introduced to the fans here in Kings Mountain. Lots of activity sports-wise tonight on the Kings Mountain campus, Rob.
Absolutely right, Andy. We got here and looked around. This Crest and Kings Mountain softball game was going on. They got girls soccer game going over here on the football field. JV game, as we said, just finished up here, and now the varsity baseball game between Kings Mountain and Crest. And I tell you, Andy, you look here at the facilities at Kings Mountain. Great job they've done here. You can see the new football field house from here, and also phase 2 of their plan. We can get into a little bit later. I had a chance to hear about with some new restrooms, concession stands, and things like that. And we'll talk about that in a little bit.
We're going to take another break, a 90-second break, and we'll be back with the first pitch of the ball game after this on Big O Country.
Forest City Heating and Air in Train introduces an offer too unstoppable to hide. Buy a new Train qualifying system and pay 0 interest till January of 2020 with equal payments, or choose a trade-in allowance of up to $1,150. Spring into action now. Offer ends May 31st. See Forest City Heating and Air for all the details. Call 828-245-1379. Again, 828-245-1379. Remember, it's hard to stop a train.
Blanton Cars is slashing down payments. We offer down payments as low as $500. We are the most experienced buy here, pay here dealer in Cleveland County. We have cars as new as 2010 models that we will finance in-house. We don't look at your past credit. Your job is your credit here. We have payment plans to fit your budget. Stop by today and let us put you in the car you deserve. Blanton Cars has 2 locations to serve you in Shelby. East Dixon Boulevard, across from Super 8 Motel, and West Dixon Boulevard, next to Meineke Mufflers.
Do you have a lot of old medications piling up? Well, most people do. Then get rid of them and do it safely. Drop off your old medications at the new medication drop box located inside Falston Pharmacy in Falston. All medications will be disposed of by the Cleveland County Sheriff's Department. It's easy. Just clean out your medicine cabinet, bring them in the Falston Pharmacy, and drop them in the box. Falston Pharmacy, Highway 18 north of Falston.
Get ready to ride with a stop at Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell, your Yamaha and Polaris dealer. Take a look at the 2015 Polaris RZR for $18,499. The new 2015 Polaris Ace 570 is $82,99. And right now, get preseason pricing on the line of Yamaha Watercraft. Get your bike service now at Full Throttle Power Sports, exit 22 off I-85 at 100 Indian Walk in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com.
Is in the SMAC conference, Rob.
I think definitely, Andy, one thing he's going to avoid tonight, try to not walk a lot of batters, try to keep those bases clear, because we know there's a chance for these Chargers to put the ball in play. So you can't hurt yourself tonight with a lot of balls. You want to make sure you come out here throwing strikes. Let your defense work behind you. Have confidence in those guys.
Chargers will send to the plate in the top half of the first inning Bradley Keller, Matt Bridges, and Ben Knight. Mountaineers in their home white uniforms tonight with the black trim, black numerals. Crest in their gold jerseys with the gray pants tonight. Those gold jerseys with the green sleeves.
I tell you, Andy, one thing about this Crest team, they're not afraid to mix the uniforms up. They've definitely used some different ones this year.
And they've had a set of throwback uniforms that really looked good that they've been in this season.
Mm-hmm. I think they like to wear the camouflage sometime out there as well. And certainly, I always say if you look good, you play good, makes you feel good. And I think that's what the Chargers have tried to do, let these young men have some options on the field. And, hey, the kids nowadays, it's all about the swag, Andy. And are they getting their swag on? And they're trying to do it with all the different uniforms.
And you mentioned rain coming in tomorrow, and we can see the clouds already building up to the west.
Absolutely right. Clouds are starting to fill in. Hopefully that rain will stay away from us tonight, and we'll get a great baseball game in, that's for sure.
And stepping in, the leadoff hitter, our Bland Cars player to watch tonight for the Crest Chargers, Bradley Keller. Bradley always a home run threat. In fact, at one point of the season, he led off with a homer in 3 consecutive games.
That's an amazing stat, Andy. If you any game you get started like that, you feel good about your chances.
Matt Absher with the first pitch of the ball game. Swung and a miss, strike one. We get underway at about 7:19. Oh, one from Absher. In the dirt, 1-1 count to Bradley Keller. Kings Mountain defense playing Keller pretty much straight away.
Mm-hmm.
1-1. High fly ball, deep left field, and it is another leadoff home run for Bradley Keller. And just like that, 1-0 Crest Chargers.
Andy, we talked about our player to watch, Bradley Keller, and how he gets started for this Charger team. We see it once again, him leading off the game with a home run.
So Keller will cross the plate. Chargers up 1-0. Here's Matt Bridges. The shortstop, another guy with a lot of power. Bridges showing bunt, and the pitch bounces up to the plate. Ball one.
One thing Absher's got to be sure of, Andy, keep the ball down tonight against this Crest team. Try to avoid those deep fly balls.
1-0 outside corner. In there, and it's 1-1. 1-1 coming. There's the bunt laid down to third base. Scooped up by Lysick. Throw to first. In time to get him by a step. 1 out. Bridges tried to bunt his way on. A nice play by Lysick at third to get him.
Yeah, good play there by the Kings Mountain defense.
Here is Ben Knipe, the starting pitcher. Pitches low, ball 1. One-0 coming. It's in there. 1-1 count to Ben Knipe. One popped up right side, and it's going to get out of play. 1-2 the count to Ben Knipe. 1 out, nobody on. Bradley Keller home run. Top of the first, 1-0 Chargers. One-two to Knipe. Bounces up there, and it's 2-2.
You can see Andy's trying to work away from Knipe, trying to keep everything on that outside part of the plate.
Two coming. Fly ball. Right field. Bell's got it. 2 outs. Here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Kale, the left fielder. Cody, left-handed batter that has had some big games at the plate in the cleanup slot this season. Pitch of the outside corner, strike 1. Cody, a guy with a lot of speed, had an inside the park home run at Chase earlier this season.
Yeah, I tell you what, Andy, batting from that 4 spot, really one of the faster guys on this Crest team.
0-1 coming. Low, 1-1 to Kale. 2 outs, nobody on for the Chargers. Top half of the first inning. 1-1's low. 2-1 count to Kale. Hampshire ready. 2-1 coming. Grounded to first and stepping on the bag Bell. That's out 3. 1 run on 1 hit. The home run by Keller. No errors, nobody left on. After a half inning, Crest 1, Kings Mountain 0. The Mountaineers coming to bat on Big O Country.
Spring into S&R Auto Sales in Shelby for the best deals in town. Buy here, pay here at S&R Auto Sales in Shelby. And be sure to pick up this week's What's Up Shopper and play the S&R Auto Sales Sports Quiz. You could win a free meal from the Clock Restaurant. So hurry on in now for the best deals of the year. Visit them online at srautosales.com. S&R Auto Sales, 417 South Post Road in Shelby, next to Bojangles, the home of the satisfied customer. From soak to spin, the Whirlpool Duet Washer and Dryer pair from Hendrick Appliance in Shelby and Gastonia are designed with features that do more, so you have to do less. With advanced features that sense and adapt to provide the perfect clean automatically. Your clothes will never look newer, and laundry day will look a whole lot easier. See them today at your nearest Hendrick Appliance, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby and 4027 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. It's time to sign and ride at the new Crossroads Ford Lincoln in Shelby. Get ready to roll with over 30 pre-owned vehicles priced at under $10,000. That's right, over 30 pre-owned vehicles priced at under $10,000. And lease and ride with 0 money down, 0 cash at signing, and 0 first month payment. Lease and ride a 2015 Ford Fiesta for only $209 a month. Sign and ride today at Crossroads Ford, 1775 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
Scoreboard, it's Crest 1 with the Mountaineers coming to bat bottom of the first inning. And for Kings Mountain in the first, Sean Adams, Brandon Bell, and Will Wilson. Adams, the center fielder, bats from the left side, faces the righty Ben Knipe. Knipe's pitch, line to first, pitch and an out as Sperling makes the grab.
I tell you what, solid hit ball there by Adams, but Sperling there, man on the spot there at first base.
Here's the right fielder, Brandon Bell. Bell bats from the right side. And Knipe's pitch at the knees, strike one.
Bell wasn't too sure about that one, Andy.
No, he took a look back at the home plate umpire.
Mm-hmm.
The 0-1. Hot shot to third. Halbert knocks it down. Throw to first. Not in time. Infield hit for Brandon Bell. Hard smash to third base.
I tell you what, Andy, Bell getting down the line there for Kings Mountain. And that's one, put a little pressure on the defense there with your speed.
Here's the shortstop, Will Wilson. He bats from the right side. So a one-out infield hit for Brandon Bell. He's at first base. Knipe with the pitch, breaking ball, missed inside, ball one.
I think Bell definitely a guy the Charger defense better keep an eye on out there. Not afraid to swipe second on him.
1-0 line to center field. And it's a base hit. Making a diving grab at it, Patrick, but back-to-back singles for the Mountaineers. Runners first and second with one out for first baseman John Bell.
Andy, that's one thing we talked about with this Crest team, getting in a lot of games, a lot of high-scoring baseball games, and this one definitely has the early makings of one of those.
Bell, right-handed batter, steps in. 1-0 Crest, bottom of the first inning. Knipe's pitch, low, ball one. One-0 coming. Right back up the middle off the glove of Knipe. Throw to second. And the ball is dropped and everybody is safe. Bridges couldn't hang on to it.
A lot Bridges come up a little gimpy on that one too, Andy. And I tell you what, you allow a team to make mistakes like that, you definitely can come back to bite you.
So the bases are loaded with one out for Matt Absher. John Bell on by fielder's choice. Matt Absher, the pitcher, right-handed batter, steps in. And the pitch is fouled back, strike one.
And if you Absher, the starting pitcher, definitely a chance to help yourself here. The bases loaded.
And the Chargers are looking for a play at any base here, Rob. Preferably a double play. 1-1 is in there. Or they count 0-2 it is for Absher. Oh, 2 coming. One outside. Ben tried to get him to go for that pitch out of the strike zone.
I'll give Keller a lot of credit there, Andy, stopping the ball. Don't want too many in the dirt here.
1-2 on the way. Missed inside and almost got him. 2-2 with one out to Apsher, bases loaded. Two. Swung on and missed. Strike three. Big strikeout for Knipe. 2 down.
Tell you what, that's one of those where Knipe just said, let's just throw it hard and see what happens, and able to get the strikeout there. Big strikeout for the Chargers.
Logan Stevens comes to the plate, the second baseman. Right-handed hitter. Time called at the plate. Knipe's pitch inside. Ball one.
Pitching a little bit of the danger zone there, Andy, some of these inside pitches.
Yeah, almost got the batter again. 1-0. Did hit him.
Got him that time.
And coming in from third, Brandon Bell, and it's a 1-1 ball game. Stevens hit by a pitch. Bases still loaded for the Mountaineers. Here's the catcher, Colby Crisp.
Now batting number 23, Colby Crisp.
And shaking up on the play is Bradley Keller.
I tell you what, Andy, that's a big player there for the Chargers if you have to be without him. So you hope everything's okay there. Just a rough inning thus far here for the Chargers. And tell you what, Knipe's pitch count's going to be up after this one too.
Not sure if the pitch not only hit the batter, but hit Keller as well, Rob.
Tell you what, that's one of those thankless positions. My little nephew Pete, 6 years old, playing catcher right now too at baseball. And I tell you, he's a warrior out there, but it's definitely not his favorite position to be in because that ball will jump up and bite you.
Crisp steps in. 2 outs, bases loaded, 1-1 ball game, bottom of the first inning. Knipe's pitch fouled back behind the plate.
And I will say, Angie, I hope that didn't catch the Jeep.
Yeah, I thought about you as it sailed over the press box. Oh, 1. High and inside, almost got Crisp.
Control issues right now for Knipe, Andy. I tell you what, especially on the inside part of the plate.
One coming. It's in there, and it's 1-2 with 2 down to Colby Crisp. One, 2. Swung on a miss, strike 3. That'll do it for the Mountaineers, but they tie it up bottom of the first. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, the bases left and loaded. After 1 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, Crest 1, Kings Mountain 1 from Big Old Country.
Kibo's, in its 20th year of serving you, is still locally owned by Keith Airwood. Come by and see Keith and the gang. Kibo's features delicious Hunt Brothers pizza, good for tailgating and for those upcoming holiday parties. Also, there are snack items such as soft drinks, candy, chips, and pastries, plus packaged and hand-dipped ice cream, milk, bread, tobacco products, and don't forget to fill that vehicle up with gas. At Kibo's, your favorite stop for 20 years, located on Highway 226 North at the Caution Light, Shelby.
Check out the What's Up Shopper Service Savings Spectacular at the new Renato Auto Mall in Shelby. Save up to $100 on your next service. Kia, Cadillac, or Honda, get your oil change for as low as $21.95 for 4-cylinder vehicles. Get a 4-wheel alignment for only $64.95. And they have special discounts for veterans too. At the new Renato Auto Mall, 4421 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, just below the Cleveland Mall. It's time to march into the camping season sale at Campers Inn in Kings Mountain. Camping season is here, and now is the time to march on in for thousands of dollars in savings with the best selection ever. Hundreds of new and used RVs on site with easy financing available. Brand new travel trailers start at $11,995. Big Class A motorhomes start at $69,995. See Brian Good today. The March into Camping Season sale is underway at Campers Inn, Exit 8 off I-85, Highway 161 South in Kings Mountain, where customers always come first.
Matt Absher with the 0-1. In there, strike two, 0-2 to Elijah Sperling.
I tell you what, Andy, other than that first pitch to Keller, that home run, Absher is in the zone right now.
0-2 coming. Low and outside. 1-2 count to the first baseman, Elijah Sperling, right-handed hitter. 1-2 in the dirt. It's 2-2. Line foul to play right side. Elijah Sperling's had some big offensive nights this season for the Chargers.
Yeah, that's one thing, Andy, with this Crest team. Definitely have not lacked for run support for their pitchers, that's for sure.
2-2, high and inside. Full count now to Sperling, who was down in the count 0-2. Absher the payoff. Fouled off right side, still 3-2. Yeah, the Chargers have hit well all year, 1 through 9 in this lineup. Payoff pitch. Fly ball right field. Bell drifting back. Makes a catch, and Sperling going opposite field gave it a pretty good ride.
Yeah, indeed. He kept fouling them off, and found him one he liked, but hit it right to a Mountaineer.
Here's third baseman Chase Halbert, bats from the right side.
So I tell you, Andy, it seems like we've had Halberts playing athletics a long time now here at Crest High School.
Quite a run of Halberts. Pitch in there, strike one.
Of course, all of them the children of Buddy and Heather Halbert.
The 0-1. Outside corner quickly 0-2 to Chase Halbert. Oh, 2 coming in the dirt, and it's 1-2.
Trying to get Halbert to go fishing for one there.
Brandon Morrison on deck. 1-1 ball game. Top of the second. 1-2 rolled foul left side. Halbert fought that pitch off, Rob.
Yeah, it's in on his hands there, Andy, and just did a good job of getting the bat on the ball.
1-2. Liner base hit to left field. Good piece of hitting by Chase Halbert. Second hit of the ball game for Crest. And here's center, or rather right fielder, Brandon Morrison.
Now batting number 12, Brandon Morrison.
Andy, I think he made the catch on that play.
Oh, did he?
He did. He was,
yeah.
he was able to scoop it out. Good play there.
Line out by Halbert to short. 2 down. Good leap by Wilson at short to make that catch. And Brandon Morrison steps in.
Absher letting his defense work for him tonight.
Pitch inside. 2-0 to Morrison. 2-0 fly ball left field. That's going to drop in there. Base hit for Morrison, who takes a big turn around first base. 2-out single for Morrison.
Good job there by the Kings Mountain defense to hold them to a long single, Andy. Good job of getting the ball back in and forcing the runner to make a decision there at first base.
Bolin, quick throw back into the infield. Here's Luke Patrick, the center fielder. Pitch high, ball one to Patrick. One 0 coming. Miss low on inside. 2-0 count.
Tell you what, if that was a miss, it was a good miss.
Absher, the 2-0. Misses outside. 3-0 to Luke Patrick. Should Patrick get aboard, DH Austin Cash would bat. High ball 4. Patrick walks on 4 pitches. Runners first and second with 2 down for Austin Cash, DHing for starting second baseman Grayson Jenkins. Coach Hodges used a variety of people in the DH this season, Rob.
He has, and he's not been afraid to call to anybody on that bench to come in and be the DH for this Crest team. And we said that speaks to the depth of this Charger squad.
Pitch at the Lee's in there, strike 1 to Cash. 2 outs for Crest. Runners first and second. A 1-1 ball game. Top of the second inning. Oh, 1 big cut, swung on and missed. 0-2 to Cash. If you're the Mountaineers, you don't want the leadoff man coming back to the plate here.
That's exactly right. This could be a big out here.
0-2 to Cash. Misses outside.
Yeah, with a batter like Keller, Andy, the more chances you can see him without runners on base, the better chance you have of winning the game.
Absher 1-2 to Cash. Foul back into the screen behind home plate.
Chargers had some men on the move there that time as well.
1-2 count to Cash. Absher. Takes a long look at the runner at second, comes to the plate in the dirt.
That's one thing, Andy, we're seeing the Kings Mountain defense out there, second base and short, trying to deke the runner a little bit to get him to stay a little closer to the bag. See the Charger dugout over there begging for runs, got the hats off.
2-2 coming. Runner going from second, throw to third, not in time. Or yes, they got him.
Got him.
Yep. That's out 3. So for the Chargers, no runs, 1 hit. No errors, 1 left on base. And after 1.5 of the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, it's Crest 1, Kings Mountain 1 on Big O Country.
It's time to sign and ride at the new Crossroads Ford Lincoln in Shelby. Get ready to roll with over 30 pre-owned vehicles priced at under $10,000. That's right, over 30 pre-owned vehicles priced at under $10,000. And lease and ride with 0 money down, 0 cash at signing, and 0 first month payment. Lease and ride a 2015 Ford Fiesta for only $209 a month. Sign and ride today at Crossroads Ford, 1775 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Prom season is here. Prom season means it's time to head to Beautiful Bride in Shelby, your prom season headquarters. You'll find a large selection of beautiful prom dresses along with handsome tuxedos for the guys, including the new camouflage tuxedos. Shop early for the best selection, and if you have a wedding in your plans, all wedding gowns are now half price. Yes, it's prom season at Beautiful Bride, 709 Flint Street off Highway 74 East in Shelby, right above Kmart. Open 10 to 6 Monday through Saturday, 1 to 5 on Sunday, and online at beautifulbrideformals.com. How can Preferred Choice Healthcare improve your quality of life? The answer, in so many ways. With respect, integrity, dignity, and partnership. From outpatient services including individual, family, or group therapy to substance abuse. From anger management to adult and children's mental health. With faith-based counseling that focuses on healing the mind, body, and spirit. Preferred Choice Healthcare, 1243 East Dixon Boulevard, Shelby, right behind Hendrick Appliance. Providing empathetic, authentic, and genuine care. Call 704-487-4000. Online at pchnc.com.
There's a chopper to short. Bridges has it. Sidearm throw to first in time to get Lanhart one out.
Good play there by the Crest defense.
Not an easy play for Bridges at short as he had to charge it. The ball was not hit that hard either. Here's Bobby Lysick, the third baseman, right-handed hitter. Batting in the number 9 slot. Knipe's pitch outside, ball 1. One-zero coming. Inside. Again, almost got the batter.
I think umpire, called a strike on that because he did offer at it.
Okay, it's 1-1.
Like I said, Knipe continues to miss to the inside tonight.
One, big cut, swing, a miss. Change up that time from Knipe. 1-2 count to Lysick. Knipe ready, 1-2. Swung and a miss, strike 3, 2 down. That's the third strikeout for Ben Knipe. Back to the top of the order. Here's Sean Adams lined out to first, bottom of the first inning. Knipe's pitch rolled to second base. Jenkins throws to first, and Kings Mountain down 1-2-3 in the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. After 2, Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. It's Crest 1, Kings Mountain 1 from KTCBroadcasting.com and Big O Country.
Hospice of Cleveland County announces their annual chicken dinner and dessert sale. It's coming up Friday, March 27th at Hospice of Cleveland County from 3 to 7 p.m. Cost is $12 per plate, and that includes a half chicken, slaw, pickles, baked beans, a roll, and a dessert.
Yum, yum, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
And the chicken will again be prepared by Doug Fortberry. Drive-through only, and support Hospice of Cleveland County. Plus, pre-ordered business deliveries or 10 or more will be available by calling 704-751-3573. Hospice of Cleveland County, 951 Wendover Heights Drive, Shelby.
Norris Merchandise's beautiful furniture with bedroom, living room, and dining room furniture by the famous brands. Norris Merchandise's hardware, everything from nuts and bolts to lawnmower blades. Norris Merchandise's Carhartt clothing, featuring Carhartt workwear, casual wear, and rugged outdoor wear. And Norris Merchandise is an archery shop with a complete line of archery equipment and accessories. That's Norris Merchandise. 2011 South Lafayette Street, Shelby. Online at norrismerchandise.com or on Facebook.
Was at the plate when the Crest runner was gunned down at third to end the second inning. Pitch from Absher, high ball one. One 0 to Cash. Foul out of play right side. 1-1 count. One low, 2-1 count to Cash. Our thanks, Rob, to Athletic Director here at Kings Mountain, Dustin Moorhead, for his help with tonight's game.
Yeah, I know him a little bit.
Just a tad. 2-0 low. It's 3-1.
Once again, we talked about some exciting times here with Kings Mountain Athletics and some of the changes and building they're doing here.
3-1 called strike two.
Starting phase 2 of their building process understand over here to our right there at the football stadium. Some new restrooms and concession stands that'll be available for all sports here, especially for baseball and football.
Payoff pitch called strike three. Cash down looking, one out.
Good job there by Absher of hitting the outside corner there.
First strikeout for Absher. Back to the top of the order. Here's Bradley Keller. Led off the ball game with a home run over the left field fence here. Absher ready to work. Pitch right down the middle, strike one.
We talked about, Andy, this is, if you're Kings Mountain, this is where you want to see Keller up with nobody on base.
0-1 coming. High. 1-1 to Keller. Matt Bridges on deck. 1-1 in there. 1-2 to Keller. Keller takes a look back at the home plate umpire. He wasn't happy with the call. One, two coming. Fly ball. Center field taken in by Adams, 2 down. That was a high fly, Rob.
Yeah, we talked about the rain possibly coming. That definitely a rainmaker there. Hung up for a long time.
Here's Matt Bridges, grounded out to third back in the first inning. 2 outs, nobody on for the Chargers. 1-1 ball game, top of the third inning. Pitch on the outside corner, strike one.
I tell you what, Absher doing a good job of working that outside part of the plate here this inning.
0-1 coming. Bounces up there, and it's 1-1. Absher's been around the plate all ball game, only 1 walk. 1-1. Fouled off at the plate. It's 1-2 with 2 outs to Matt Bridges. One of the problems, Rob, when you face this Crest lineup, they're always a dangerous team waiting to explode with their offense. 1-2. Swing on a miss, strike 3. Good inning for Absher. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on after 2.5 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Still Crest 1, Kings Mountain 1 on Big O Country.
You'll find it with Airgas National Welders, offering total support to the metalworking and fabrication industries with a full range of products and services. You'll find gas equipment, arc equipment, filler metals, safety equipment, construction supplies, welding machines, generators, and more from top industry leaders such as Miller Electric, Lincoln Electric, Hypertherm, Victor, Milwaukee, Metabo, and Carhartt. For more information or to find the store nearest you, call 1-800-943-0333 or visit their website at airgas.com.
Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, Nissan. Those are the powerhouse of vehicles you'll find at Marburger in Shelby. Plus quality pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. And of course, a service department that is second to no one. So when you're in need of a new vehicle, see Marburger at 1310 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. We all hear about how good the barbecue is in Lexington, Greensboro, and in eastern North Carolina. But here in Cleveland County, we all know that the best barbecue is here. At Austin Bridges Barbecue, Kent and Linda Bridges and their family make sure the staple of their restaurant is the best barbecue. Your choice, pork, beef, or chicken, plus delicious sides, such as slaw, beans, fries, and hush puppies. The best since Alston and Mabel opened in 1955. Alston Bridges Barbecue, 620 Grover Street, right here in Shelby.
First pitch to Bell in there. On the inside corner, strike one. Bell, base hit, scored the lone Kings Mountain run back in the first.
And it got the score on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard update. Chase leads Burns 5-4, bottom of second. Now, Chase just gave this Crest team a great game.
Yeah, Chase, a very dangerous squad. Oh, 2 to Bell. Popped up on the infield and on the grass. Elijah Sperling makes the catch, 1 out.
Now batting number 12.
Well, Wilson base hit in the first inning.
Another score on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard update, bottom of 5. You can catch this game on WCSL. Cherryville leading Highland Tech 4-0. Bottom of 4 over on 1050. West Lincoln 1, Maiden 0. Bottom of the 4th in that game.
Knipe with the pitch to Bell. Lined left field, base hit, and Bell, or rather Will Wilson with that base hit. And Wilson is 2 for 2, a couple of singles. Knipe hung it up, and Wilson jumped all over it, Rob.
I'll tell you what, Andy, you know, Knipe has not had many easy innings so far in this game. Kings Mountain putting a lot of pressure on him, making him throw a lot of pitches.
Here's John Bell on by a fielder's choice in the first. Throw over to first. Back in time, Will Wilson, the shortstop. Knipe comes to the plate. Fouled off, strike 1. One ball game. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Oh, 1 to John Bell. Fly ball, deep left field. It's off the wall. Runners second and third as Bell doubles to deep left field. The Mountaineers in business here, bottom of the 3rd inning.
We've talked about the consistency we've seen with Absher, Andy, in this game and the way he's been pitching the ball. Knipe continues to struggle right now for this Crest team. And as we said, Kings Mountain putting a lot of pressure on him.
Absher struck out swinging in the 1st inning. Ben Knipe with the pitch. Low ball one. Crest infield is in, Rob.
Yeah, way in, trying to keep that runner at third. A lot of room out there if you can put this ball in play.
1-0 coming. Lined up the middle. That's going to drive in one run. They will hold the runner at third, and Kings Mountain takes the lead. 2-1 as Will Wilson comes home. RBI base hit for the pitcher, Matt Absher.
Looks like we're going to have a discussion here on the mound for Crest.
Pitching coach out there for the Chargers.
We just talked about it. It's felt like every inning has been very labor intensive for Knipe thus far. We've seen where he's missed pitches and he's getting the ball up in the strike zone. And anytime you get that ball up, guys have got a chance to put it in play. You're getting a lot of your pitch counts going up on you. And even though it's a cool night here at Kings Mountain, Andy, when that pitch count starts to rise, you definitely begin to feel it.
Of course, the pitching coach for the Chargers, Brandon Powell, an great player for the Chargers and a member of that 2001 State American Legion championship team for Post 82. Bradley Keller out in front of the plate with a few signals for his defenders. And here is Logan Stevens, the second baseman, hit by a pitch in the first inning. Pitch to Stevens, high ball one.
Scoreboard update brought to you by Medical Arts Pharmacy. I understand the softball final. Kings Mountain over Crest tonight, 10-6.
One-0. Lined to center field. Runner will tag from third and come home. Sacrifice fly for Stevens. 3-1 Kings Mountain as Bale scores. Two outs. And the batter is Colby Crisp. The catcher struck out swinging to end the first inning.
Now batting number 23, Colby Crisp.
Stevens got it deep enough to drive in the runner from third, Rob.
So I'm going to have a courtesy runner coming on to the field.
David Gamble will run for Absher, the pitcher. Chris steps in. Time called at home plate. Wilson and Bell have scored for the Mountaineers, giving Kings Mountain a 3-1 lead. Bottom of the third, Chopper to third, charging Halbert. Throw to first, not in time. Throw back to second and thrown out there.
What a play there, Andy, by the Crest defense.
Gamble got caught at second base for out three, but Kings Mountain takes the lead in the third inning. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. And after 3 complete on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, it's now Kings Mountain 3, Crest 1 from Big Old Country.
The Transportation Administration of Cleveland County and Cleveland County Transit would like to take this time to remind everyone that drugs like marijuana, alcohol, prescription drugs, and inhalants are the drugs of choice among our teens. They break hearts, break homes, and destroy childhood dreams. It's not just someone else's child, it could be yours. If you're not talking to your children about drugs, doesn't it make you wonder who is? TAC and Cleveland County Transit would like to wish all of our Cleveland County school athletic teams good luck this year.
Do you know what Putnam Distributor sells? Auto parts, truck parts, stuff for all sorts of equipment, plus 25 brands of motor oil, hydraulic fluids, filters, batteries, even nuts and bolts, and all at low, low prices. Putnam Distributors is located in downtown Patterson Springs, just 5 minutes from Kmart and the Cleveland Mall. Go south on Highway 226 or Highway 180 and just follow the signs. Putnam's prices are low on everything and for everybody. Call 704-487-9395 or visit them online at PutnamDistributors.com.
Jam and J's Pizza Factory is Shelby's favorite locally owned family pizza restaurant, featuring a pizza buffet and salad bar, a fantastic game room, and birthday parties. Jam and J's has gluten-free pizza, vegan cheese pizza, and now try the La Nova wings in barbecue, hot and spicy, or oven roasted. And Jam and J's is the original home for the Livermus pizza. Want to eat at home and watch the game? Call for carryout at 704-600-6182. Jam and J's Pizza Factory, Highway 74 East, behind the Golden Corral in Shelby.
One coming. Blowing outside. 2-1 count to Knipe. Two one from Mapshire. Fly ball. Right field. And to make the catch is Bell, 1 out.
And I tell you, Andy, once again, give Absher credit. You know, he's putting the ball over the plate. Chargers are putting the bat on the ball. The defense is doing their job, and he's just not had that inning where he's had to throw a lot of pitches thus far.
Knipe has flied out to right twice. And here's Cody Kale, grounded out to first in the first inning to end the inning. Absher's pitch outside corner, strike one. Oh, 1 coming. Swung and a miss. Strike two. 0-2 to Kale. Absher's been a tough nut for this Crest offense to crack so far. The 0-2, foul back.
Look at he get a piece of that one.
Oh, 2 to Kale. Sails high. 1-2 count. 1-2. Rip foul right side. Still 1-2. Matt Absher ready, the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Or did he get a piece of it?
I think he got a piece of it, Andy.
Stays alive.
Once again, lucky to stay alive.
One, two coming. Sails outside. 2-2 to Kale. Two-two pitch, line to right field. And that ball is going to get by the right fielder, goes to the wall. Kale, lots of speed, round second. He is headed to third with a Falston Pharmacy base hit, a triple to right field.
And Andy wonders, is that the hit that gets this Crest offense going right now? They have really struggled tonight.
Here's Elijah Sperling. He flied out to right in the second inning. When Cale gets it in the gap, he can really motor. Pitch from Apsher outside, ball one. That was a good piece of hitting by Cale, who battled up there and got the pitch he wanted.
Absolutely.
(1-0) in the dirt. Good stop by Crisp. 2-0 to Elijah Sperling. 3-1 Kings Mountain. Top of the fourth inning. (2-0) pitch. Popped up right side. Apsher can't find the baseball, and it drops in there in foul territory.
Looked like neither man wanted to take control of the situation there, Andy.
Yeah, John Bell also in the area down in foul territory, just off the first base line. So Sperling stays alive at 2-1. (2-1). Ground ball, base hit left field. That'll score Cody Cale, and it's a 3-2 ball game. RBI, Boston Pharmacy base hit for Elijah Sperling.
Now, how big, was that mistake there, Andy? You give a man an extra pitch, and he's able to drive in the run.
Now batting number 5, Chase.
Yeah, that could be a costly mistake that comes back to haunt the Mountaineers in this ball game, Rob. Here's Chase Albert. Albert lined out to short in the second. Apsher's pitch. Foul back out of play, strike one.
Chase been struggling a little bit over the last couple of games at the plate. Continues to play fine defense over there at third. Looks like we got a pinch runner coming in. Curtis Runner there for the Chargers, Andy, number 27.
Jonathan Beatty, the courtesy runner for Elijah Sperling. Robert Melton, coaching down at first base, came down near the plate for a few words with his batter Chase Albert, Rob. There's a high fly ball, center field. Back and making the catch is Adams, 2 outs. Here's Brandon Morrison. He had a base hit in the second inning. Chargers now with 4 hits in the ball game. 3-2 Kings Mountain, top of the fourth inning. Apsher with the pitch. Missed outside, ball one. (1-0) coming. It's outside, 2-0 to Brandon Morrison.
It's really been the first inning, Andy, we've seen Apsher struggle here tonight. This young man's thrown a fine game thus far.
(2-0) to Morrison. Popped up, shallow left field. Left fielder in on the run.
Was not able to make it.
Didn't make the catch. So runners on the corners with 2 outs for Luke Patrick. Gamble goes to third.
Now batting number 3, Luke Patrick.
I'm going to score that in the E7, Rob.
Yeah, I think so.
Comes Coach Matt Bridges to the mound for the Mountaineers. Braves baseball returns tomorrow night here On Big O Country, the Braves and the Phillies from Philadelphia.
Tell you, the new look Braves have, I think, won some games people didn't expect, but that was a tough sweep at the hands of the Mets. But I tell you, Andy, right now the Mets are playing well. Right now, they look like the class of the National League East. But we'll see if the Braves, what they can put together. I tell you, they're really struggling on the backside of that starting pitching staff, and I think getting deep into the bullpen as well. Some issues there, but trying to rebuild themselves, more of a hitting team, put the ball in play, and not wait on the 3-run home run type of squad they've been the last few years.
And the next couple of series facing the Phillies and the Nationals, a couple of teams that are sort of low in the standings in the National East at the moment.
Yeah, it's a big series for the Braves if they want to try to separate themselves early in the season.
Luke Patrick steps in, walked in the second inning. Runners in the corners with 2 outs. There's a liner right field. It drops in there. That'll score a run from third. And the Chargers have tied it up. Luke Patrick, Falston Pharmacy RBI single to right, drives in Gamble. And it's 3-3, top of the 4th inning. And we got a new DH for the Chargers here, Rob. Jess Hollifield. And the pitch low outside, ball 1. Runners at first and second with 2 outs.